What happens after someone experiences heaven? Do they come back changed? Or do they spend their life chasing that moment again? In the case of Paul the Apostle, the answer might surprise you. In Part 1, we explored Paul's mysterious journey to the third heaven, described in 2nd Epistle to the Corinthians, chapter 12. But today, we're looking at what happened next and why it may be even more important than the vision itself. Right after describing this incredible experience, Paul shifts the focus completely. Instead of continuing with heavenly visions, he introduces something difficult, something painful. He calls it a thorn in the flesh. Now imagine this. After being caught up into paradise, you return not to comfort, but to struggle. Paul doesn't tell us exactly what this thorn was. Some believe it was a physical illness. Others think it was persecution or constant opposition. But one thing is clear: it was something that humbled him deeply. Paul says he pleaded 3 times for this thorn to be taken away. 3 times he asked for relief. But the answer he received wasn't healing. Instead, he heard, "My grace is sufficient for you. For my power is made perfect in weakness." This is a turning point. The man who had seen heaven now had to learn how to live with pain. This is where Paul's story becomes truly powerful. Instead of resisting his weakness, he embraces it. He says, "I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me." Think about that. Most people boast about their strengths, their achievements, their spiritual experiences. Paul does the opposite. He boasts about his limitations. Why? Because he discovered something deeper than visions. He discovered dependence. After this moment, Paul doesn't retreat from life. He doesn't isolate himself or spend his days trying to return to the third heaven. He moves forward with purpose. Paul continues traveling across cities, preaching, teaching, and building communities of believers. He faces beatings, imprisonment, rejection, constant danger. Yet through it all, he keeps going, not because life became easy, but because he believed his weakness had purpose. Paul summarizes this new mindset in a powerful statement: "For when I am weak, then I am strong." This is the paradox at the heart of his story. Strength doesn't come from avoiding weakness. It comes from trusting God within it. The man who saw the third heaven didn't become defined by what he saw. He became defined by how he endured. So, what can we take from this? First, spiritual experiences, no matter how powerful, are not the end goal. Transformation is. Second, unanswered prayers don't mean God isn't listening. Sometimes the answer is not removal but strength. And third, your struggles may not be obstacles. They may be shaping something deeper within you. Paul's story doesn't end in heaven. It continues in the real world, in pain, in perseverance, and in purpose. And maybe that's the message we need most. Not how to escape life, but how to live it with strength, even in weakness. If this message spoke to you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep insights like this. And tell me in the comments, what do you think Paul's thought in the flesh really was? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.